Hello and welcome back to another video. In this problem, we're told a fish leaps vertically upward from the surface of a lake with an initial speed of 9 meters per second. The height h in meters of the fish above the surface of the water s seconds after it leaps is given by the equation h is equal to 9s minus 4.9s squared. And we're asked approximately how many seconds after the fish leaps will it hit the surface of the lake. So how do we use this last sentence and turn it into the variables that we're looking at in this equation? So we're looking at approximately how many seconds after the fish leaps, which we've noticed is measured by s seconds. So what is the value of s when the fish is hitting the surface of the lake? Well, if the fish is hitting the surface of the lake, that means that it's at the surface of the lake. It's 0 meters above the water, so therefore h is 0. So we're looking for the value of s when h is 0. We can factor out an s from this side of the equation. So if you pull an s out of 9s, you're left with 9. You pull out an s out of 4.9s squared, you're left with negative 4.9s. And if you were to redistribute the s, then you would get the same thing. So we have s times 9 minus 4.9s is equal to 0. For this to be true, either s has to be equal to 0 or 9 minus 4.9s has to be equal to 0. Right? When you have two things multiplied by each other and they equal 0, one has to be 0 or the other has to be 0. So this equation is already solved for s, so we can do the other one now. Subtracting 9 from both sides leaves us with just negative 4.9s on this side is equal to 0 minus 9, which is negative 9, dividing by negative 4.9. These cancels and we're left with s is equal to negative 9 divided by negative 4.9, which is roughly 1.8. And along with 0, it looks like we have two answers to this problem. However, we have to think about why we have two answers at 1.8 and 0. So we have a fish, right? It leaps vertically upward from the surface of the lake, goes up, 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 and then slowly starts to come back down, and then it hits the surface of the lake again. So this equation is finding both this point and this point, right? So s is equal to 0 times 0, that's right when it starts to leap. That's when it's at the surface right here. And then it goes up and up and up and down and down and down, and then 1.8 seconds later, it is hitting the surface of the lake again. So 1.8 is our answer, which is closest to A, 2.0 seconds. As always, thank you for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.